him. The video said, when money enters, love is sweet. Love is so sweet, but when money is mixed with it, it is so much sweeter, y'all. Do you guys agree with me though? Or does it not even matter? So today we're going to be referencing the super couple, celebrity couple, Temi, Otedola, and Mr. Eazi. Congratulations on your engagement, by the way. Like I always tell you guys, when we reference couples on this show, it's not to condemn, it's not to encourage, it's not to talk about them, or well, it's not to judge their situation. It is a reference point that we have been able to observe, and we want to use it to start some real conversations about relationships. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Love and money, money about love. Which one do you pick over which one? These days it's so hard. It's so hard to tell which is real love or fake love because so much going on in the world. But what do I know? I will be right back to share my thoughts and opinions with you, of course. However, if this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Dr. OJ Speaks. My name is Dr. Otedola. Most people call me, or everybody calls me, Dr. OJ, the med spa professor, and today's episode is sponsored by HD Pro Global Beauty Career Institute and Body Med Spa. So make sure you check out their website, hdproglobal.com. But before you leave us today, subscribe, and turn your notifications on. And of course, like and share this video. Let us know what you think. Do you pick money first, love first? Which one comes first for you? I will be right back to talk about it.
Yeah. Oh no, oh no. She's old, yeah. So many of us got what to say, but we don't have the means, but we can listen, yeah. Things that we sharpen our vision, yeah. Oh yeah. Negativity getting out of the way. By listening to us that we bring life, yeah. Plus it's like the voice of an angel, yeah. Dr. OJ, visionary, extraordinary. That burning like giving joy to the helpless. With it and bringing life to the dream. That's all we, yeah. Ruby and Sammy and she's so, yeah. Transforming one life at a time. With the best voice that you have. Dr. OJ keep on speaking for us. You're the voice we want to.
I'm back. Alright guys, so is it money over love or love over money? So it's really, it's a very interesting topic, and it's a topic that people have all the time. But here is what I think first, before we even go into the Temi, Otedola, Mr. Eazi conversation. A lot of Nigerians, a lot of people have their own personal opinions about, I guess their the economic gap between Temi Otedola's family and Mr. Eazi's family. It happens. You never know where you're going to find love, and I'm not going to be quick to assume that Mr. Eazi does not truly, genuinely love Temi Otedola, or just because she's the daughter of a billionaire, so she has to find love in a specific class or socioeconomic group. Yes, that might be the case, but at the end of the day, you know what they say, the heart wants what the heart wants. So that's their situation. They're getting married, they seem to be happy, and guess what, we are very happy for them. Well, let's talk about you and I. So what are your thoughts on relationships? Do you look out for financial security over love? Well, I don't want to say emotions, but over love, like really the sacrificial aspect of the relationship, the things that really holds water, even beyond having all of the money in the world. Which do you pick first? Do you have to consider your partner's, financial status in order to give them an opportunity? Because, so it's so funny that I'm even having this topic today, because yesterday some guy accused me, and he ran into me at an event that I was hosting, and he was like, I asked her out, I met her a couple of years ago. He was, we're just talking, and he was telling somebody else, a third party, that he had asked me out a few years ago, and because I didn't see him with money at the time, or because he wasn't well situated at the time, I didn't give him the chance or the opportunity. And I was like, really? That's what you really thought? Maybe those are your insecurities that was just picking up, because I was like, interesting. Could it have been the fact that I'm a single mother of 3 boys and I really don't have time for BS? I have to look out for the best interest and welfare of my kids. Or could it have been the fact that you didn't sound serious at all? Or I didn't get any kind of like any thoughts from you or any vibe from you that made me feel like you were actually interested in an actual relationship with me? Or you had what it took other than money to be in a relationship with me? And he was like, you know, you're a speaker, you talk, you're gonna talk me. I said, no, that's not what you're saying. I said, you came at me talking about the fact that I did not give you the time of day because I thought you were financially insufficient at the time. And I'm coming at you saying it could have been a whole bunch of reasons, which really, it was a whole bunch of reasons at the time. I didn't consider that he was the kind of person who was ready to take on the full responsibility of being in a relationship with me, given all of the situation or the circumstances that surrounded me. And of course, the conversation with this person at the time and even now has never really gone beyond the surface. So how can you assume that because I am not open to your suggestions of, I don't know, maybe, I don't even know how men these days want to date you, because it really baffles my mind that a lot of them don't give full thoughts into how they want to approach a woman. And when she turns them down, they automatically say, it's because I don't have money. First of all, I don't know what you have in your bank account. How am I supposed to tell that you have money or you don't have money? There are people who dress extravagantly and they look elaborate and all that, but they are broke as heck. Which, for me, at my level of intellect, I'm able to understand that you cannot judge a person's financial status based on what they look like. You get to know them, you get to understand them, you get to learn about who they are, what they're about, what they're doing, and that is how you begin to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 together. So when a guy just makes the assumption that this woman, I'm asking her out, I'm trying to date her, and she's not wanting to give me the attention because she assumes I don't have money, honestly, gentlemen, that's your insecurity picking out at you. Because at the end of the day, you don't know how much I make too, you don't know how much money I have. Just because, you know, women were able to put ourselves together, we look like we look, we do the things we do, you cannot assume that all of a sudden we have so much more money than you. So all that money talk really just kind of got me like, seriously, like, this is really weird. Of course, that really solidified my thought about this person saying, okay, of course, that's why I'm never going to go out with you in the first place. So it's not really about how much money you have, it's about the words that are coming out of your mouth. Okay? Alright, so what are your thoughts about money? What are your thoughts about relationship? Love, money? Okay, so here is what I truly believe and what I would really like for myself. Do I want financial security? Heck yeah! I want financial security not just for myself, for my entire family. It's not even about taking from a person who's coming into my space. It's having someone with whom I can build solid financial base with. Somebody I can build a solid empire with. Someone that has the potential, the ability, and the capacity to build with me. Does he have to bring something to the table that is substantial? Of course, we're not in our 20s or our 30s. We are in our freaking 40s. So by this season of my life, I literally cannot be with a guy who has little to nothing to start a life with. It's not arrogance. It's not loving a person because they don't have money. It is simply because my season of life will not allow me to survive with that type of person. That's just it. So if somebody accuses a person of picking money over love, you have to look at the whole picture. And that's what we're going to come back in part 2, and we're going to dive a little deeper into this conversation, because I think when we talk about love and money, we need to be not only objective, we need to be very intellectually sound, and we need to have the ability to have an open mind, not a tunnel vision about the conversation. Okay! I'll be right back, and it's all about love and money. Money and love. Love and money. I'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned. My name is Dr. Ohikosola Jinadu. I'm a beauty professional, med spa operator, franchise owner, and director of education at HD Pro Global Beauty Institute and Body Med Spa. As a mother of 3 boys and immigrant business owner, it is important for me to have a steady and sustainable source of income that transcends economic, government, or public health uncertainties and instability like the global pandemic we are still recovering from. That is why HD Pro Global has created multiple systems that allows my team and I to train, educate, certify, and establish independent med spa operators like us all over the globe. For more information, check out our website to attend a free webinar to get started on your path to continued success, no matter what is going on in your part of the world. I cannot wait to meet you. Thank you. And she is back. Yes, she is back. So you guys can see I'm doing the revolving chair thing. I'm kind of going back, but I like it. It's quite comfortable, actually. I love it. Why do I even stand up in my videos? Let me see. I don't know. But today we're sitting down, and I absolutely love it. I'm enjoying the conversation. Okay. So before I left off during the break, we're talking about money. We're talking about which comes first. Okay. So, like I was saying, for men and women, there's different seasons in life. When people go, like just say, let's use like young adults who are just fresh out of college, they're just starting out their lives, they're trying to build a future. Ergo, Temi Otedola, she's in her 20s, and she's with this man. I don't even know how old Mr. Eazi is, but let's use Temi as a case study. She's young. So I don't think she's really interested or concerned so much about whether the guy she's with has a lot of money. Granted, she comes from money already, so people will always want to jump at the fact that whoever is coming to her is coming for the bag. But that does not really factor into the situation that she could be in. Temi is young, she wants to be in love, she has this fairy tale idea, she doesn't have any kids, she doesn't have much of a responsibility. So in this season of her life, it does not matter what the guy has, she just goes with her heart, and I feel like that's the space she's in. Now, give it another 10, 20 years when things have advanced a little bit, when she's gone through the young adult age, all of the fantasies of life have sort of fizzled out a little bit, more realities have set in. Now she's building at a different level. She's probably going to expect whoever this person is, if he's still in the picture, to come correct, to be able to provide beyond what her father or her family have secured her life with. That is going to have to be the case. Mr. Eazi is will not get away with, depending on what the difference of the gap in socioeconomic status is. I don't know their bank account details, but depending on what that is, when they evolve through the seasons, he's going to have to come to the table with a whole lot more than just all of the Google Gaga love, idol, crust, I think that's going on right now. So those are just facts that you guys have to consider before you judge whatever their relationship dynamics is. It's just based on the season, period. For me right now, women my age, with the circumstances that surround us, we are thinking a little bit different. We are very assertive. At this age, in this season, we know exactly what we want. So when we say a man has to come with financial security, it is not because we're putting money over love. Love is good. It holds a lot of weight. Trust me, it does. I definitely will only be with the man that my heart flutters for. I have blood butterflies in my belly. My heart melts when he's around, and all of those wonderful emotions. But guess what? I also expect other things from this person, and I'm sure he expects the same from me. At least he should. Because if I'm not able to hold myself down as a female in this season at this age, why would a man want to come into the situation, no matter how much money he has? Why would he want to be with me? Why would he feel the sense of duty to come up and step up to the plate to support me? If at this age I don't have my, let me just not use the SIHIT together. I gotta have my stuff together, guys. And that's the way I kind of think about money and love. love? It's several different factors. We cannot be tunnel vision and say just because we see two people together, there is a money gap between them, all of a sudden they are in that for one thing or the other. It's so many other different dynamics to consider. And that's just my take. It doesn't have to be your take, but I want to hear what your take is, guys, on this topic, love over money or money over love. I think they both work synonymously, unanimously, symbiotically, mutually beneficial, mutually exclusive, whatever you want to say. They both work hand in hand. But a lot more of it is required in different seasons. There's some seasons where love will like, oh love, I love him, I love him, I love him, he's broke, but I love him, I love him, I love him. The hard one was the hard ones, then the eye will click. When you enter into another season, when there's kids, when there's responsibility, when there's duties, when there's things to be taken care of, you're like, I love you, but dude, we need to get this stuff done. We need to pay school fees, we need to pay house rent, we need to pay mortgage, we need to get stuff done. So that's just my thought, and that's just how I'm sticking with my story today. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, turn your notifications on, and like, comment, and share this